Hello, friends. I'm back. I missed you guys and I missed filming, and I am happy to be back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Precious. Welcome to Precious Budgets. Hi. And we are going to talk about the road trip I went on. I also have some new things I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to work on our Collabs binders. Okay, so first I wanted to talk about my road trip. Okay, so I went to West Virginia on a road trip with my daughter. I live in Florida. So as you can tell, that's a lot of hours in the car. I drove from here in Florida to Georgia to pick up my daughter. And then from Georgia, we drove up to West Virginia. Now, the plan was to visit my friend that lives there, which we did, and had a great time with them. Part of that trip was supposed to be to go to Washington, D.C., because I wanted to go to the Smithsonian. I wanted to take my daughter to the Smithsonian, which is the Natural History Museum, and I haven't been there in 20 years, and I really, really, really wanted to go back. Well, because of the government shutdown, it was closed, so we didn't get to go. And we made other plans to do stuff. So we just hung out with my friends in West Virginia, did some sightseeing there, went to these amazing little small shops in Harper's Ferry. It was so cool. And then on our way back from West Virginia, my daughter and I went to, you're gonna love this, the Mothman Museum. Which is in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And that was a really cool experience. If any of you guys have ever heard of that, or if you've never heard of Mothman, he is what you call a cryptid. And that means it's like maybe a monster that exists, that some people believe exists, that some people say that they have seen back in the 50s and 60s. And it's never been proven. But he is like a supernatural or paranormal entity, and I am just obsessed with all things supernatural and paranormal. So that kind of leads into a couple of items that I have recently posted on my Ko-fi page. One being, my travel binder. That is this, and I'll talk about this in a second. But I had made a dashboard for my travel binder. I went ahead and I posted this on my Ko-fi page along with, this is the A5 size. I created an A6 size for you guys. So these are free items on my Ko-fi page. Since the last time I looked on my Ko-fi page, quite a few people have already picked this up. So that's really exciting. But both of these dashboard options are there available in one file. So you can go to the Ko-fi page and check those out and get those for free and use for your own travel savings. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is, because I love paranormal, supernatural, I love spooky things, I decided to create my first box savings. And you guys, I think it turned out so good, okay? It's called, and I'll tell you about this in a second, Cryptic Monsters. And how fitting. So one of the shops we went to had stickers, and this is a sticker, and I'll show you the creatures that are in here in a second, but I didn't take it off the little tab that it hung up on its end cap. So I left that on there, and I'm like, hey, look, it like fits perfectly in my Cryptic Monsters. So this is a box set that I've created. It is low denominations, and it is a simple seek and find, and it's free on my Ko-fi page. The colors from when my printer printed this are off, This was supposed to be gray and it turned blue, so I think my ink is running low or something. But it's supposed to be gray. There are 5 pages. There's also 2 IOU cards to use. Each page has 1 through 5, and I think adding it all up saves you about a total of $45 for the whole box set. I did not do any roll and saves, nothing. It's just simple. Pick the card and look for the picture and save the money. We are going to work on this today, but I do want to show you guys. So I did a Mothman page, and I got a Mothman sticker, which I put on one of my prop money bills. Look how cute that is. Am I a moth or am I a man? It's funny too, because technically Mothman doesn't look like what the reports say in the newspaper. They say he looks more like a bird, but Mothman in all of media, in all pictures that create Mothman, he looks like a Mothman and not a bird. So that's just a little info for you guys. All right, so Mothman, Loch Ness Monster, some cute pictures of Nessie in there. There's the Duende. If you guys don't know about the Duende, it is like a small elf creature. Sometimes it's like just a small ball of fur that is seen in the corners of the room. Yeah, so feel free to look these up for yourself and see what they say online. Who knows? There's all kinds of different reports. But for the sake of this book, he is a little elf creature, or a little like gremlin-ish. So the next page is Bigfoot, and that's why I have the little Bigfoot sticker. And so we have the Bigfoots in here. And then we have Dogman. And Dogman is kind of like a werewolf, but doesn't necessarily happen on a full moon. But yes, and that is it. I just have an extra page back here. So feel free to play along if you'd like. And I'm going to be doing this probably for the rest of October. I would like to finish it. It shouldn't take long. Like I said, it only saves about $45 total. And I am working with some money today, so we'll see how far we can get. And I wanted to work on the Halloween Watch Party Collab as well, so I'll be working on that. This is another sticker I picked up. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love black cats. Obviously, my black cat apothecary little sign. I love it. So I put this one on the front, and then boom, they had this one as above, so meow. So that's another little black cat, witchy, spooky, and I thought it fit great for this binder. And this is going to be the Halloween Watch Party binder for now, until we are done with that, which we have this week and we have next week. And oh my gosh, guys, it's almost Halloween. October is almost over. Say it ain't so, please. I'm not ready. It just flew by. I will not be able to let go of Halloween. Let me tell you that. Back to the travel binder, just to give you guys a little bit of info. I did stop by Hilton Head on my way back home, and that is where I got this cute keychain. It's one of my favorite travel destinations. Like, I almost moved there instead of moving to Florida. That's how much I love it. And I thought this was perfect to put in my travel binder, so I just stuck that in here. Yep. I won't be working on the travel binder for a while because I don't plan to go on any trips anytime soon. I think I'm maxed out right now. But this is for another time. Okay. I also got these rings. Wild and free. That's so me. Got those in Hilton Head. Okay, so we have $20 to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are going to work on the Halloween Watch Party Collab first so we can make sure we have enough to finish our 3rd week. I have been tracking my hours. These dashboards are from Sandoval Budgets. This is the Goosebump saving dashboards. I just like them so much. I put them in this binder. We did Bonfire Budgets, Precious Budgets first week. We did Becca Can Budget, Weekly Budgets the 2nd week. 3rd week, Shades Budgets, +1 My Budget Life. Now we are on this week, which is Spooky Budgets and Agape Book Club, and we will finish out October with Busy Bee Budgets, Miss L. Thomas and Kristine's Creations, who sponsored this last tiny for the Halloween Watch Party Collab. All these ladies are wonderful. Please go check them out. Feel free to play along. All of these are free on our Ko-fi pages, and we would love for you to join us. I'm also still adding people to my playlist watch list. All right, so we are going to work on this today. We are rolling a 4-sided dice. And let me get my pen. First one is a 2. And a 3. And everybody's doing these differently. I like watching all the videos from each participant and seeing how they do it. Excuse me. Seeing how they are deciding to complete these tinies, which there's no right way, really. It's whatever works for you. And 1. Okay, so we are stuffing 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 into this one. That is some good savings. I'll put that bad boy back in here. And then at the end of this, I will count everything up. And like I said, I am still watching my 10 videos of each of these, and I will have all of those done by next week, and I will show you my finished sheet. There we go. So fun. Okay, moving on. We are gonna work on our Cryptic Monsters. Ah! All right, we don't need the dice for this one. So these can be reusable if you want to reuse them. I don't have a laminating machine, so I am using them once and saving them for another time. Okay. I've already mixed these up. So the first one is, we got a cute little Mothman, and that is save $1. Some of these clip arts I found are so cute. And I wanted to say that the colors, like I said, got a little bit messed up. So like this is supposed to be red and this is supposed to be orange, and they're very similar. So I apologize for that. Hopefully your printers will print the colors like they're supposed to be printed. Next is Dogman. And Dogman is number 2, $2. Might be easier if I take these out. Okay, next is Bigfoot. This Bigfoot is $2. I had so much fun making this box challenge. All right, the Duende. Duende is $3. 1, 2, 3. We're getting low. And then another duende. He is $2. 1, 2. We have $2 left. All right, let's see. We might have an IOU. Oh no, I can see it. Ah, it's $1. So we're gonna save $1. Okay, we have one more. Let's see what we get. I think we're gonna have an IOU. And we do. So this one is 5. And we have $1 left, so we have an IOU for 4. So I'm gonna grab this. We have IOU for $4. I'm gonna stick this on top, so when we play next time, there we go. All right, so far, it should be 12, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There we go. I'm gonna stick this in the back, right here. There we are. And then I'm going to put these completed ones in here. And like I said, you could shuffle these back in and just keep going as much as you wanted. But I hope you guys enjoy it. And I appreciate all the support and all the love. And I'm so glad to be back. And I'm going to get back on a regular schedule with filming and uploading. And if you guys have any questions about any of the cryptic monsters or cryptids, just let me know, because I am just absolutely fascinated with them. And I really like how this turned out. I think it's fun. Minus the cat hair. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.